Hey, this is Steve Lou for Sabado Nights, and welcome to Sabado Nights with Steve Lou Europe Edition 2025 series. Rock on! Well, welcome to Sabado Nights with Steve Lou. This is Steve for Sabado Nights, and we are here at the legendary venue in Paris called New Morning. Marami ng mga legends ang mga nakakatugtog dito, tulad nila Bob Dylan, to name a few. And if you look into their website, you will see that all these legends have performed here. Napakaganda ng venue, napakalaki, great size, and you know, it's a nice layout. It's got this auditorium-like feel, it may dance floor, and I'm so looking forward to perform with Clem Castro, Bunny Liwanag, and of course Invibe, who's going to back me up in the show. So we have a full bar as well, and we are so looking forward to it sounded great for sound check. Katatapos lang namin mag sound check, and I know for a fact that it sounds great, so I'm so looking forward to rocking for you guys. Catch some of the videos here on Sabado Nights with Steve Lou. Okay, so we're here in the band room, smoking in the boys room with Miss Bunny Liwanag over there.
Hello.
And the rest of Invibe, of course. Yes. Yeah. All right. Good looking. This is Eric, my good friend Eric. Yeah. Our French import.
Yes. Yes.
At ito aking brad si Israel. Siyempre, nakilala niyo na to. But, you know, I'll show you the posters of the people who performed here. Amongst the many who have performed here at New Morning is Prince, Bob Dylan, Lee Tenor, I've seen that, and Chet Atkins, and many more. I'll show you the posters. Rock and roll! Mga kaibigan, narito po tayo. Kasama natin ang mga Paris-based OFWs na dito sa New Morning.
Hello, everyone.
Lalo na tong pinaka-ano na to. Don't touch my hair, Kevin. And everybody here, all right. Hey, greetings! So you're in Sabado Nights with Steve Lou. We are here at the Royal Palais Hadang, or the Royal Palace Garden, where you have a beautiful rose garden, plus these trees that are lined up perfectly symmetrical, which you see, you probably see in the background. Diba? Kita nyo naman yung kanyang there are like 4 straight lines that people use as a sheltered passageway, and it's one of the features here of the Royal Palace Garden. Plus a fountain and a rose garden, which you will see in a little while. So here is the Royal Palace, or the Palais Royal of the royalty of France. As we all know, they are based in Versailles, but this is his, you know, if ever he comes to Paris, dito siya nag-stay, and kita nyo naman yung opulence and magnificence. I don't know if you can go inside, but you can imagine based on the videos. And of course, the garden nga kanina. And so, this is some of the places that I was not able to go to the last time we were here, but I do remember quite vividly coming here in 2019, pero wala yata akong mga photos dito. Meron akong photos dun sa Louvre, but we have a chance to go there now to vlog about it. And of course, dito rin sa Royal Palace. And let's head on out to some more destinations here in Paris. Hey, greetings guys! Nandito tayo ngayon sa Place Vendôme, or Vendôme as it is spelled, where all the luxury brands are located, you know, jewelry, watches, and all that. Galing lang tayo sa Royal Palais, the Royal Palace, yung palace ni King Louis. pag nagpupunta raw siya ng Paris, doon siya nag-stay. Anyway, so the ladies are shopping while the boys are watching. Here, plus Bandon, nagkataon lang na merong parang rally dito. So they have like barricades for car show or something like that. Ito rin ang location ng The Ritz Hotel where Lady Diana took off for her last journey. Okay, so here we are in Avenue de l'Opéra, the Opera Avenue. And at the very end of that avenue is the Grand Opera. Unfortunately, the facade is being repaired, so we cannot see the grandeur of this magnificent opera. The other day, we saw a few military personnel, military people and their parents, perhaps doing a graduation party of some sort. And we're gonna head on out there to Galerie Lafayette, which is perhaps one of the most popular malls here in here in Paris. So this right here is the opera. As you can see, the opulence and the architecture is magnificent. And the tourists are flocking for their photos. Forgot to add that on the other end here in Opera Avenue is the Louvre. So tutuhugin nyo lang yan mula sa opera papunta to the other way, and matutuhugin nyo yung Louvre or yung Grand Palace, Royal Palace or yung Royal Palace. Just a little tidbit here on Sabado Nights with Stroll. Voila! Look at that brand new turquoise and silver ring given to me by the beautiful food Diwata. Thank you so much, my love. So, this silversmith,
Avec plaisir.
Dorian. This gentleman behind me, who's kiosk, a silversmith, can actually do a size job on the spot. So, you come here and say, we can enlarge it, we can reduce it. And yes, beautiful artisan silverware. And let me show you, so that when you come to Paris, it's just located right in front of the opera. Yeah, at Place du Opera. Place de l'Opera. Yeah, here. And that's him right there.
Here, Thomas Burke, silversmith.
He's a really cool guy, very friendly, very helpful. So, if you are here, please come and support, and you know, you'll love his products. Now, that's Galerie Lafayette. On the right is the women's building, and on the left is the men's building. Dito sa right, makapasok na kami. Makikita nyo dun sa taas, dun sa rooftop, merong view deck where you can see a nice view of Paris. You can even see the Eiffel Tower from up there. And you can see the opera and several of the skyline of Paris. And today I will visit the men's building, because we've been here where you have luxury brands. According to based on what we've seen, it's basically the luxury brands in a mall. Mala Rustans ba ang dating? So I may not be able to take some videos there, but this is another feature here in Paris. If you're visiting, you may want to visit Galerie Lafayette, where they have a vintage section and some branded names on all floors, which is only right behind the opera along Opera Avenue here in Paris. Okay, so we're at the rooftop here in Galerie Lafayette, one of the oldest, told, and one of the most prominent malls here in Paris, and it has all the major luxury brands and expensive brands, and that's why I brought in the expert to help us navigate through. None other than Katya, the food Diwata. So yeah, so this is the rooftop. Let's do a 360 while you're talking about it.
All right.
So on the far end over there is the Eiffel Tower. You can see it from here, and this is the L'Opera. And so, and then you have a wonderful 360 panoramic view of Paris from this rooftop. So you'll see the videos. Is there anything you can say about the gallery?
Well, it's certainly, let's just say we're stands on speed for our Filipino-based fans. It's several floors of, again, as Steph already said, luxury goods, but our dear guide and Pied Piper Bunny said that the top floor is vintage fashion. So if you're a fan of vintage bohemian fashion, you're sure to find something good there, as we have already. I have.
Yes. So if you have time when you visit Paris, please visit Galerie Lafayette, which is parang a must for shoppers.
We highly recommend you walk as well, because you'll pass so many beautiful streets, many beautiful shop windows, and it's the
beautiful architecture all over throughout Paris.
And the metro is a little too hot right now. I enjoy the sun while it's out.
All right, see you here on Sabado Nights. It's the Flu.
Abiento.
So I'm here at the walkway between the women's building and the men's section. And the men's building, bumisita tayo doon, wala tayo talagang, there's really nothing for me there. They're all Balenciagas, YSL, Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, Valentino, all these big name brands, from shoes to casual to formal wear. I didn't bother to look at the prices, but I'm sure they are very, very expensive. But you're talking about 4 levels of shopping here, okay? And in the women's section, because the building is taller, I suppose there's more there. Kasi merong one of the top floors are vintage clothing, from what I heard, and you might get bargains there, according to Bunny, because there are older stuff that are for sale, or maybe perhaps even used. Who knows? Welcome to Sabado Nights with Steve Lou here in the Paris Bouvet Airport. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but this Paris Bouvet Airport, this Paris Bouvet Airport is a small airport outside of Paris, actually, in a small town called Tille. Para siyang quaint, quiet town. I'm not even sure if they have trains that come here. But we took an Uber, so if you're coming from Paris, medyo medyo mahal, no? We came from the heart of Paris, from the center, and it was about 110 euros, and by Uber. At tapos inabot kami ng 1 hour and a half to get here. Dadaan kayo ng motorway or freeway or highway, skyway sa atin. So it's a very small airport. There are 2 terminals, and we're flying the budget airline called Ryanair. Although nakatipid ka nga sa airfare, at ang mahirap nga pala sa Ryanair is mura nga yung airfare, about 30 euros. We're flying from Paris to Milan, pero sa budget terminals ka dadalhin. So katulad nito, Paris Bouvet Airport, which is about an hour and a half away from Paris where we stayed. Tapos ang landing namin ay the Milan Malpensa Airport, another alternative airport of Milan. So there are 2 small terminals. It reminds me of Terminal 4, yung domestic terminal natin dyan sa Maynila, yung para sa AirAsia dati. I don't know what it is now, but it looks very it's very quiet here for sure. Walang mga cities dito na busy. Syempre walang traffic. So, if you're flying budget airline, be prepared to fly out of Paris Bouvet. 110 euros by Uber. But nonetheless, it's there's no traffic, and there's no busy streets, and may mga food options naman. Hindi pa tayo nakakapasok sa loob, but there are food options out here. Not too many. There's a convenience store plus a food outlet. We'll see what it's like inside, but again, there are Aerobus shuttles. Siguro nagsha-shuttle ito sa Gare de Lyon, sabi sa amin ni Bunny. Gare de Lyon is like a central transport hub where they have the Eurostar trains arriving. You know, they also have buses and I guess trains from that are leaving Paris for other major cities in Europe. Doon din sa Gare de Lyon, bumabagsak. I don't know where these buses are heading. They might also go to Charles de Gaulle Airport, which is the main airport here in Paris. Alam ko may shuttle between those two airports. Hindi ko lang alam kung saan, para saan yan. So, reporting from Paris Beauvais Airport here in the city of Thiel, Steve Lou for Sabado Nights.